What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the B&Z Keeping It Real podcast. I'm Berto.
It's your boy Zeus. Bro, we back.
We back. It's been
Been
a
a little
while.
minute, It's feels good to be back, bro. And it's good,
It
bro.
does.
There's a lot been going on in WWE. But we'll just keep it, we'll just talk about what's going on right now in the future. But there's been a lot of good things. You know. But today's agenda we got, Crown Jewel card, which is gonna start super early this weekend. I saw a little 3 a.m., bro. Us WWE fans, man. Shoot, I might have to wake up a little early again, but hey, gotta do what we gotta do. But
I'll still be at work when it comes out. So
uh, what we got, bro? We got a little tag team match going on. We got a little Rhea, Mommy on top, and Io versus Asuka and Kyrie. I mean, we all seen it coming. Asuka and Kyrie were gonna turn on Io. Wasn't so much surprising, but uh, we'll see how that goes. Rhea and Io. That sounds like a pretty badass team. So
as we can see, this has been building up for months and months. We finally got Asuka to explode. Io finally, she was stuck in the middle between wanting to help Kyrie and getting her out of that toxic, evil relationship that they have. I don't know if you saw on Raw that she slapped the absolute shit out of her.
but yeah, she did. She did.
So,
We'll see
but
how
you
that.
you saw that match with Kyrie and Io, right?
Yeah.
Kyrie destroyed Io.
She did, bro. And they did her dirty. They did all. They did Io's dirty, but it's all to a build up. So it should be a good tag team match.
Yeah, I mean I can't wait till Kyrie's finally on her own because
The potential
her
is there.
her work back in NXT, man, it was amazing work,
Amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So when she came back, I was actually really excited.
I was too.
Next up, we got the women champions for his women champion match. Tiffany for Stephanie. For the Crown Jewel Championship. Who you got?
This is a tough one. I mean, we've seen what Tiffany's done all year. She's she's a champ, bro. She's her. But you also got Valkyrie. The things she's doing also this year is unbelievable. She's right there with Tiffany, bro. Like, it's amazing. Like, you know, and for Valkyrie to be Latina too and putting the Latinos on the map for the women too, and it's incredible to see. But both women are amazing, bro. They're so talented, bro. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Valkyra. I think she could beat Tiffany. I really think she can. I think they're putting a little too much of the spotlight on Tiffany, but I think Valkyra can take it. If they really want her to.
Yeah. I think I think that Care will take it only because Tiffany has been on a pretty good run, but her run as champion is kind of getting a little stale.
I would agree too. Just the matches, it's just
It's just repeated and repeated and repeated.
they're
I mean,
not wowing me either.
how many times has she fought Naya and how many times has she fought
Jade,
Jade?
it's too many, bro. It's too many times, and it's just like there's so many other women that deserve chances. She could. putting on bangers with all these other women too, you know. But I just don't get it why they just keep going back to the same old thing. You know, it's kind of getting boring with Tiffany. You know, and I hope, and I can see Valkyra's run being 10 times better than Tiffany's, bro. You know,
Yeah.
I really can because she's starting, and it's just like, bro, they're they're gonna put some bangers for her, bro. I feel it.
Yeah. With Tiffany, yeah, they just need to expand
New
her
competition,
opponents list. Yeah,
yeah,
new competition.
new opponents, bro. It's
I mean, I could see Julia taking that title off her.
ah, they need to do something with Julia and that Women's United States title. At this point, it's like, why even bring that Women's US title? Why? What was the reason to bring it if it was just gonna be like that inconsistent? You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, and I thought that title would have been as consistent as the men's United States title, bro. You know, people getting shot after shot, like her defending
There's
it, defending it.
yeah.
But it's not. It's not that. It's boring. It really is. And we all know what Julia can do, bro. She's like I said about other women and and the men. She has a lot of talent. She has the talent, and this little gimmick with what's her name? I don't even know her name, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Yeah,
I forgot how she got. To be honest, I haven't seen any of her matches. Right now, she's just playing the manager role.
yeah, and it's not a very good role. It's not very good. But yeah, I think Valkyrie takes it, but I think it's gonna be a good match. Cause right now I don't know if you will agree with me, but the women's division is just both divisions, SmackDown and Raw. It's been kind of like in a boring place, you know.
Yeah.
So I hope this match really hits where Rhea and Io had their match. You know, that was probably the last great match we saw for the women. So I hope this one really shows up.
All right, moving on. We got for the very last time two of the greatest to ever go at it. John Cena versus AJ Styles. Who you got?
And the GOAT versus the phenomenal one, bro. Like for the very last time. I'm glad we're getting this match. I didn't think we were. I really didn't. I was surprised. I didn't even know it got announced till this past Friday when AJ was talking about it, and so I was really surprised. I like I said, I didn't know it got announced. I didn't even know it was happening. So, but we all saw what happened when they went at it. What the first three times? It was it was just, bro, classic after classic after classic. And the last one at the Rumble for the title when Cena beat him, it was just crazy. So I know for a fact that these two are gonna put everything they got. You know, it's for the very last time. You already know, going for my guy, the goat, John Cena. Come on now, come on, you know. And but no, Cena's retirement tour has been pretty. It's been good, and I'm glad we're getting this match. I really am. It's We needed it too. So
We got the face that runs the place versus the champ that runs the camp.
huh.
Man, to be honest, AJ Styles when he first came, he wowed me right away. Like his feud with Roman Reigns, his feud
Literally,
with
bro.
John Cena, his
Yes,
feud with
bro.
Dean Ambrose.
It was so
Like I
good,
can't
bro.
believe it's been like almost 10 years that he's been in WWE.
He's
I still remember his debut,
at the
and
Rumble.
I didn't know anything about it.
Nobody knew nothing about it.
Nope, I didn't know anything.
It was
Yeah.
a really good debut, a really good surprise at the Rumble. It was the Rumble when Roman was defending the title in the Rumble, and
Hmm.
so you can see the surpriseness in Roman's face too when it happened. And so for a
He was
superstar,
kind of like, "Who is this guy?"
yeah, like he was just like wow, and his he's just he's that good and he wowed us. It's crazy because AJ's on his last year too.
Yep.
We can't like not say anything about that either. So it just makes this match 10 times better. Um, it's just gonna wow us, dude. I can't wait to see a phenomenal forearm, a Styles clash. Cause hey, Cena used it against who was it? Logan Paul. So
Yeah.
it would be pretty cool if freaking Cena does it. So to to
Their last
AJ.
match was what? When at the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, I think so.
That was their last match.
Yeah, when Cena
Y-
beat him for the title.
Yeah. Well, I'm going. I gotta go with. As much as I love John
Say it.
Cena,
Just say it,
as much as I love John Cena, there's only one thing that AJ Styles likes to do. That's beat up John Cena.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great match regardless of what happens. It's their
Regardless,
last
yeah.
match.
Shout out
It's
both of
what,
them. They're
yeah,
both on their retirement tours, so it should be a banger.
yeah, yes, sir. Next up, we got Roman Reigns versus Big Bronson Reed in a Australian street fight.
Dude, these two have been going at it, bro. And the first match they had, it was crazy. And now to see at a higher state in a higher match in an Australian street fight, there's gonna be some involvements. There's gonna be Jay possibly. There's gonna be Jimmy. We're gonna see Braun, Paul. It's gonna be really good, But this might shock you as well, but Bronson might win.
Oh, I agree.
Bronson
I
might
mean,
win.
all right, I gotta say this. I think Roman Reigns has enough respect for Bronson Reed to the point because when was the last time you've seen Roman Reigns give two consecutive fights with the same person? When was the last time?
AJ, and that was a while ago. That was 10 years
And that
ago.
was a long, yeah, that was a long time ago.
10 years ago.
So the fact that Roman Reigns is like willing to go against Bronson Reed again, I think he's gonna put him over, and I think he sees a lot of potential in him.
Well, yeah, bro. Like Bronson has potential, bro. He really does. He's good. He's
He's
really
really
good.
good.
And like you said, I think Roman does have a lot of respect for him. You know the things he's doing. And it's good. It really is.
Yeah, I gotta go with Big Bronson Reed, only because I know it's cliche, like oh, it's in his hometown, or not his hometown, but his country and whatnot. But I really think he's gonna take it.
I
I
do
think.
too. I think we see it. I think we all. I
I
think.
just hope they don't. I just hope they don't write off Roman Reigns again. But I think he'll be at Survivor Series.
Ah, I think there's big plans for Survivor Series, but we'll get into that later. But no, I hope that it doesn't lead to Roman being absent again. But no, I'm excited for this match. I think it's gonna be match of the night. But yeah,
Man, for our main event, Rollins versus Rhodes, one of the most interesting stories, and it's so much for Rollins. You heard him on Raw. He has to beat Cody.
you saw what Paul said.
I saw what Paul said.
If if Rollins loses, it's gonna make Paul think why he chose Seth over Roman,
Yep.
and that is a big question because why did he choose Rollins over Roman? You know, that was Roman's guy for these last four and a half years. Paul, man, and it's still crazy to see Rollins and Paul together, but yeah, like you said, this is a big match for Rollins. Everything is there's a lot riding for Rollins, but but I think Cody still wins. I think it's that type of feud where like the feud with Roman and Rollins. Roman cannot beat Seth for some reason. So I think Rollins can't beat Cody. I think Cody beats him again, you know. I don't know if it'll be for the final time, but I think just Cody has that number. I think he has the upper hand again, and But there's so much riding for Seth. So you never know, bro. This match is interesting. Um, it's hard to choose, but I think Cody still wins. I really do. It's a big one.
I gotta I gotta go with Rollins. I think it's just too much, and I think he'll go with whatever it takes to beat him. And if that's like bringing in Bronson Reed, um,
On Breaker,
what Braun Breaker, or hell,
Paul.
even Brock Lesnar. You never know.
Whoa. I didn't think about that because the
Cody
things
did
that have been
ask,
going on with Brock and Paul.
and Cody did ask, and I don't know if you remember, but Rollins did say that everything that happens goes through him.
Right. Exactly, yeah.
So
hmm
he's definitely working with them. So we'll see what that story develops to, but I believe Rollins is going to take it, and he's for sure going to
This all
win.
this all leads to Survivor Series. It really does.
Oh, for sure.
It's going to. Just the things that are going on with Brock and Paul and the whole Vision crew, and it's leading up to something really big at Survivor Series. I think Survivor Series is going to be really big this year. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be good. But yeah.
But yeah, that wraps up the Crown Jewel match card. This past weekend we also, or this week, this Tuesday we had the NXTNA
Showdown,
showdown.
which the build up was amazing. I
The build up was
It
really
was
good.
really good. Mike Santana, Trick Williams, them just, I give we don't talk about TNA too much, but I think this put TNA back on the map a little bit, you know. They did win, and Mike Santana, man, I've seen him when he had his little tag team back in the day, a while ago in TNA. And to see Mike Santana where he's at now, it's unbelievable. It's amazing to see, you know, and for Mike Santana to be chasing that TNA World Title it's a good thing to see. I've watched this guy for a really long time. I used to watch TNA back in its prime, dude. You know, and Mike Santana was, he came in at the end of when I stopped watching it, you know, because it was just so different. But to see Mike Santana at the top of TNA and what he's doing, all props to him, bro. And I think he finally wins the TNA World Title at Bound for Glory. He finally beats Trick Williams, and then I think this leads to Trick Williams, man. He goes to the main roster. So, but
I think it's long overdue for him to.
yeah, but I don't know if you watched any of these matches on Tuesday, but Mustafa versus Ethan Page was a really good match. I thought Mustafa was finally gonna win a WWE title. You know, when he was in WWE, he never won a WWE title.
I don't know if you remember, but he got fired right before his fucking title match with the North American champion at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
He got fired literally, I think, a couple days before his match. So, and
I
he
mean,
brought that up during his promo.
he did, and he really did. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he finally was gonna do it, but Ethan Page is just, I guess, he's just on another level. And don't get me wrong, I mean, a lot of people might not like him, but he's good. He's really good.
Paige is a really good wrestler.
He really is. So, I feel like Ethan Page is like a better version of Baron Corbin, you know? Because Baron Corbin was really good in NXT too. He really was. But I think Ethan Page is, I don't know, there's just a lot of similarities for me with those two. So that's why I think he's a lot better than Baron Corbin. Don't get me wrong, Baron Corbin was really good, but
He kind of reminds me of the Miz a little bit.
a little bit there that too. That too. But yeah,
So with Ethan Page, yeah, he took the dub. It was a pretty crazy ending too.
yeah, it was. But yeah.
Then we got the women's Survivor Series match.
Um
I
I personally did not like it. I mean, it was just
I heard there was a lot of botches.
there was uh which one was the main one? I forgot, but there was one. I mean, she did. Who was it? I don't know. There was one, but then they really recovered it really well. But no, there was a lot of botches. Um, I don't know what else to say. I was hoping it was gonna be better, just because Kalani Jordan is in NXT, but she is the TNA Women's Champion. So that was interesting to me. Um, uh, I just don't know, dude. I mean, I was hoping for better, to be honest. So I don't really have too much to talk about it, but all respect. They do their thing, but I just wanted a little more.
Understandable. What you think of the Hardy Boys winning the NXT title?
Hey man, greatest tag team of all time. You know, um, they're the first. They're the first tag team to win every single WWE title, and they're the greatest for a reason. You know, at the age that they're still doing this is unbelievable. It, it's unbelievable. There's no way else to describe it, but it's amazing, you know. And they won it, they did it, and they're double champions right now. It's crazy. I I don't know if they've been double champions before, but it's crazy to see them like this. It's amazing. And so and now they're off to Bound for Glory to fight another tag team, another legend tag team in the Dudley Boys for one more time. So I'll be tuning in for that one. But greatest tag team of all time, the Hardy Boys. Congrats to them.
And then I don't know if there was another match, but then there was the men's Survivor Series match.
Man, it was really good up until the ending. Trick Williams walked out on Ricky
Ricky
Starks.
Starks.
I thought I thought Trick Williams would have came back, and like I thought it was just him just doing that just for him to come back and eliminate Mike Santana. But I don't know where this leads to. I hope it doesn't lead to a feud with Trick and Ricky Starks because I do want to see Trick on the main roster now. But no, I was surprised he walked out like that. Like he really walked out. And so it was a good match though. Ricky Starks he did all he could, he eliminated I think 3. Or no,
It
2 out
was
of the
two out
4.
there.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
out of the 4. So I think there's a lot of big things gonna happen for Ricky Starks. He's gonna have a good run as the NXT champ. So really good match though. Um, I thought Moose did end up staying with Mike, but I thought Moose was gonna do a lot better in that match. I like Moose a lot. Uh, it was crazy seeing who was the first one that got eliminated. It was not Javon. No, Javon got eliminated. So I really
Yeah,
like.
he got pinned by a roll up, huh?
Yeah,
I think Javon's gonna stay in the main roster now.
on SmackDown. Yeah, I
Yeah, he's
mean,
been putting on some bangers on him.
he got a lot of chances at the NXT Championship, though. I mean,
I really wanted him to dethrone Nova.
I did too. I did too. But hey, he is main event worthy though. So he is
Yeah.
main roster worthy. So
He's definitely gonna be this generation's like some type of Rey Mysterio type of role model.
I think
The
so.
way that kid has freaking
His moveset is
yeah.
crazy, dude.
That kid has aura.
Max Oro, dude. Like him jumping around everywhere like that is
Yeah.
it's amazing.
And he's young. He's like what, 21?
He's around there. He's around there. He's
The
really
young OG. That's what they call him.
yep. But shout out
Uh,
TNA. They beat NXT. Congrats to them. I mean, we'll see what TNA does now. Uh, but no, congrats to TNA on the win. But yeah.
yeah, that wraps up the NXT Collision.
Showdown
What was it called? Showdown. They changed it from Invasion.
to Showdown. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, really good. It was really good these last couple weeks for that. It was good. It really was. So
Yeah. We'll see how it goes coming up into the months coming up into Survivor Series, and then we got John Cena's farewell match, which I'm
man,
not ready. It's literally 2 months from now.
not ready,
So
bro. I don't think I'll ever be ready, but it's gonna happen soon. Very, very, very soon. I mean, these last couple of months are gonna go by fast, and it's gonna be a sad world for WWE. It really is.
yep.
We're losing. We're gonna lose the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. There ain't nobody better than John Cena. Ain't nobody better. I'll say that right now. Nobody's better than John Cena. So it's just gonna be really sad.
Yeah, he's the greatest of all time.
Man, just not ready for that, dude. I'm not, bro. So I just hope he gets a good farewell match and wins. That's all I want. It has to be a good match. It really does. But yeah, dude. I mean, anything else you want to talk about? Got anything else to talk about?
We got a rebrand. Like, it's gonna be B&Z, not B.M.Z from now on. You know, we'll be posting more consistently.
We'll
It's
try
been a
to go back
couple.
to that every other week, if not every week, hopefully.
Hopefully,
But
the every week again.
yeah, but
But
no, we'll be
for
consistent
now,
again, and
yeah,
we're back. You know, Welcome back to B&Z. So stay tuned, y'all. I mean, we got a couple good months coming up. Uh, what? Then we got January, and then we got into the new year. So the new year's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be good. But stay tuned, y'all. We're back. It's gonna be consistent again, and just enjoy the ride.
We'll be having, hopefully in the next couple weeks, we'll be having some special guests. Uh, we'll start getting into the other aspect of the podcast. Talking more about life and other sports. Let me lock it into football, and I'll start yapping about football.
Ooh, yeah. My Broncos. Shout out my Broncos, man. Man, keep doubting us. Keep doubting us. We just beat the champs. We just beat the champs. The Philadelphia Eagles. We beat the champs in a really good comeback win. That says a lot about my team. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to that football talk. Stay tuned. Bo Leave and Bo Nix. But yeah.
All right, guys, that wraps it up on this episode of the B&Z Keeping It Real podcast. Drop down some suggestions who you want to see on the podcast. We'll try our best to get them on. And yeah, I'm Berto.
It's your boy Zeus, and we out.
We out. Deuces, ooses.